Hey guys, and welcome to this video. So in today's video we're talking about foreign investors again and why China might actually be the undoing of all the foreign investment crap anyways. So without further ado guys, let's get into this video. Let's do this. Alright guys, welcome back. So today we're talking about the foreign investors. If you haven't heard, the CCP, which is the Communist Party in China, they are clamping down on people who own property overseas, and they're doing a hell of a lot more than Canada is. And quite frankly, this could be the undoing of all the foreign investors and money launderers from China, which will happen either later this year or next year. So yeah, if you haven't been following it, in China the government is clamping seriously down on people money laundering and people buying properties overseas. They don't want people to do that. They want people to spend all their money in China, so obviously they're not happy. And there's a couple of actual YouTube channels I follow where one of the guy had lived in China and he was talking about how all this money laundering works and everything like that. And it is a big problem. Now, don't get me wrong, I don't think it's going to collapse the housing market. I could be wrong there, and it could, but I just don't believe that that's the biggest major problem. I think there's a contributing things. There's like 5 different things. I think there's some big things, and money laundering is definitely one of them. It could definitely affect the housing market going forward. But isn't it funny how now all the federal parties in Canada are coming out and saying, yeah, we're going to do this, we're going to ban foreign buyers and all the rest of it, we're going to investigate into money laundering. Isn't it funny how they're saying that just as the CCP is actually going to do something? Now, we all know, guys, the government here in Canada is not going to do anything. They are just saying it as an election platform. They're not going to do anything about it. They haven't done anything about it for the past 10 years. Why on earth would they suddenly start now? It just won't happen. But the thing is, the CCP are going to do things about it, and they're already doing things about it, and this could be the great undoing. So what I would suggest, this is just a quick video, but what I would suggest is you do some research on what the CCP is doing. It's very interesting right now, and that is going to be a very big catalyst for the housing market. But will it collapse the housing market? I just don't think so. The thing is, there's so many people who want to become bag holders right now because of low interest rates, that even if there is big spikes in inventory like we saw earlier this year, then it just gets absorbed because there's just so many buyers, there's so many speculators. There is just so many people willing to buy right now at the low interest rate. And that is the funny thing, the low interest rate, right? So people are buying right now. Well, what happens if rates spike? Well, you could see that whole bubble, which is already looking very, very fragile, just pop. And that would be a huge, huge thing for the housing market. I believe interest rates will be the ultimate end to this housing market, and I believe we're going to see very big interest rate hikes that people never expected over the next couple of years, and that's going to be because of a hyperinflation type scare, or at least a rapid inflation type scare. And central banks are going to look very stupid because they said it was transitory as usual, and they always get it wrong, and they're going to get it wrong this time. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful, got some insight. Go and do some research on the CCP. If you like what you're seeing, click the little logo of my head somewhere and hit subscribe to the channel. It greatly helps us out. Thank you for being here, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Peace and love as always, guys. Bye bye.